What's up, guys? It's the evening of me traveling to Sebring 12 Hour, another mega event on the IMSA calendar, which essentially is a 4-day party at your favorite dive bar in Central Florida. Excited to have you guys come along for another vlog, and let's get to the airport tomorrow morning and off we go.
So, easy trip this morning to the airport again early. Got my ride from my brother again since we're here for almost a week, so it's cheaper to have him give me a ride as opposed to driving and parking. But easy in, hang out at the Sky Club. Also did get a sweet upgrade to a lie flat seat for the 15-minute flight to Orlando, so that's always a good time. So can hang out here for a little while, prep for the full event, get everything set up, chat with Gavin about what we're going to do today for the track walk and load-in, meet him at the airport, and we'll be heading down to Sebring soon.
Alright, made to Sebring, got the golf cart, and got all our stickers actually. We're actually already on the list. Got our parking pass to the hotel. We'll be working out of the 7 hotel, which is a little different, but at least we did get set up. No hitches, no problems, and got into the Airbnb, so we're going to go ahead and set up, mark our spots. Apparently it's completely over full. It's going to be an issue with space. It always is here at Sebring. So we're going to get in early, and then we're going to jump out on the track walk. Should be a good time. It's hot, it's muggy, but it's Sebring. Let's get it going. Here's one of many media center rooms. We're in the 7 hotel, which is just outside turn 7, the hairpin. This is where we'll be working. There's another big room across the hall for overflow. Plus there's some media centers, multiple rooms underneath the pit tower. But this is where we'll be working for the weekend, which is pretty convenient if you're trying to get trackside. Not so convenient if you need to go shoot a pit stop or something like that, but we always make it work. So out here on the track walk at Sebring. So we'll essentially be waiting here, pit outs right here. Most of the drivers and engineers and some of the crew stuff will come out and they will walk the track so that they can go over placements of the car in corners, etc. But this is inside of turn 1, definitely a cool spot. Bumpy here, high speed, very close to the wall. So essentially we'll leave here and kind of circle the track with people that we need as they are doing the track walks. We can get those shots of them wandering around and sighting the track. Made it around, further around the track. Now apparently it's the Mission Bridge back here instead of the Corvette Bridge. But yeah, Walter's trying to cross the streams and do a vlog here. He's over there. But just following some of the drivers around right now. I've caught up with Precision Racing LA. They're out here doing their track walk. So we're gonna keep working our way around, keep filling up those memory cards. That's it for day 1, which really wasn't a full day. Watched some sports, go to bed, went to Publix, got shopping done for the week so we can make dinners and lunches and everything at the track because food is spotty here sometimes for the media. But we'll be up early tomorrow with a full day of Mustang Challenge, Porsche Carrera Cup, Lamborghini, and 1 Michelin Pilot Challenge session. So we'll be at the track outside a bunch tomorrow, shooting, having fun. Good night. Good morning, it's 8 a.m., the first official day, Wednesday. We got here and they had to run over and get their vests. Obviously I have the series vest, so I don't need to do that. I'm gonna get set up. Walter and Gavin will do, actually just Walter is gonna do Mustang Challenge to start. Then I'm gonna do Porsche, and then Gavin's gonna do Lamborghini. Then I'm gonna do Michelin Pilot Challenge. Then it's lunchtime, I actually have a car-to-car with Lone Star and their AMG. All the AMGs had some sort of initial problem with the torque sensors at Daytona, so we had to cancel that session. Luckily, we got one here at Sebring, so we're going to do that, and then we repeat that order in the afternoon, and then we'll be done. Actually, we're done early today at 4:20, which is nice. So this is one of the easier days that we kind of have shoot a session, edit, shoot a session, edit. I like to schedule that when Gavin's here to help, so we're not doing like 2 or 3 or 4 things in a row and then trying to catch up on editing. So I'm glad to have you guys follow along for day 1 at the Sebring 12-hour 2025 edition. All right, as you can hear, we started with Porsche today. We are out around turn 10, which has this awesome tree and good morning lights. We're going to shoot some Porsches here, have some fun, but we're out here basically because it's one of the furthest places away, and we can get started and get some great stuff here in the morning. Shoot this session, then we'll swap out the cart with Gavin and Walter for Lamborghini. I'm about to do some car-to-car with Lone Star Racing and Connor. Woo! We can't show you any more than this because we'll get in trouble. So we can't show you how this sausage is made at all, or we'll lose our credentials. It's very technical, but
look at this.
we're going to do the highest of safety gear. We're going to shoot the Lone Star car, AMG GT3 right over there, and show you some photos afterwards. We can't show you how we make the sausage. Too bad. That's it for day 1. Gonna head to a little sushi spot, Japanese, whatever, hibachi. We don't do the hibachi, but grab some dinner, head back to the house, get in a little exercise, maybe a walk post dinner, since this is the earliest evening. Basically done at 5 p.m. here at dinner. That's nice. But we basically just shot all the support sessions today, or support series sessions today, all practices. Walter was out there doing video for the Mustang Challenge. Tomorrow is, honestly, for us, or in my opinion, the hardest day because we start at 8 a.m. and night practice runs till like 9:30, if I remember correctly, which obviously is a long day because we'll be there even longer than that. Whereas on Saturday for race day, we're literally just shooting one series. We're gonna be shooting Michelin Pilot Challenge, some races, plus WeatherTech has 3 sessions, including night practice. So get a good night's sleep, nice meal tonight, and then we'll be back at a very difficult day tomorrow. Thanks again for following along. See you tomorrow morning. Good morning from Sebring, day 2, the long day. So 8 a.m. to probably 10 p.m. here at the track. People are screaming. Anyway, we are going to get set up. I'm going to go to pit lane, put the fire suit on. I'm going to do Michelin Pilot Challenge from pit lane and then shoot the hotel section. And then after that, we have a short break and then we'll do WeatherTech. So I'll keep the fire suit on, do the WeatherTech pit lane, and then head out somewhere trackside. So we'll be able to get a lot of stuff covered. Follow along for the day. Beautiful sunrise, not a cloud in the sky, which is pretty typical for Sebring unless it's pouring raining. This year, obviously, not pouring raining so far, and it's not going to be. It's actually gonna be pretty hot. Again, I'm heading to Michelin Pilot Challenge pit lane, so fire suit and helmet is on this morning. Grabbed some interesting sunrise photos here. I'm gonna try to get another angle with some palm trees, so we'll pop those photos in there and see what we can get, but looking good so far this morning. that's it for the Michelin Pilot Challenge. Walk back over to the hotel and gonna go ahead and get these edited up so that we can send those out. Gavin will put his trackside photos in there, and then we will head out for WeatherTech, which will be right after Porsche qualifying. So again, a busy day. It's basically back to back to back all day, minus a lunch break and a dinner break. So that's what we got going on now. So we're almost done with the WeatherTech session. Perfectly honest, I forgot the Pocket 3 at my desk between that Michelin session and the WeatherTech session. So this is the update. Started on pit lane. Unfortunately, obviously don't have any footage, but worked the pit lane for all the clients that we needed. Grabbed some of Gavin's people as well. Getting in and out of the car, driver changes. There was a long red flag, apparently pretty significant accident for one of the GTD cars, so they had to fix that, some wall repair. And now I'm heading out. I'm gonna go outside the hotel here. I'm walking since the other guys have the cart. I'll work the hotel section, which is turn 7 area, so we have an extra angle while Gavin is off other parts of the track. So that's the update for now. Then it'll be lunch. We have a little break, Porsche autograph session, and then we'll be back out for Lamborghini qualifying, Mustang race, as well as then qualifying for everything else like NPC and a night practice, plus the support races for Porsche and Lamborghini this afternoon. As I said, it's a super busy day here at Sebring for day 2. That's it for WeatherTech practice 1, and now comes up on, I think, Lamborghini qualifying or lunchtime. Either way, that one Gavin is covering, so I'm going to eat one of my sandwiches I made this morning and finish up on the NPC edit, and then finish up, get caught up with WeatherTech, so those guys and gals have what they need right after this session to have something for social media and PR. And then we'll be back out there, like I said, for the support races, another WeatherTech practice, and then in the day will be a night race. Sorry, not a night race, night practice here at Sebring, since a bunch of this race does run into the night. That's what we got on tap for the rest of the day. As I said, busy. We'll catch up with you later. Over in the WeatherTech and Michelin Pilot Challenge paddock. Gonna do some paddock passes here, get some crew working, etc. Lunch is over. Mustang race is going, but we're not gonna be out there for that. Just not needed. And then after this, it's NPC qualifying, so I'll follow those people from their paddock spaces over into qualifying. Gavin's gonna do pit lane and I'll do trackside. Right now, we're just looking for some crew action. TCR qualifying is up first. We're going to shoot out here at the corner from the walkover bridge. It's a cool overhead angle. Interesting look where you can see the curbing and the Sebring in the airport in the background. So that's the plan for WeatherTech P2, heading outside to get the iconic airplane in the background photo as well. It basically worked the last couple corners out there on the outside. It's well lit in the afternoon. We're going to start there, then jump onto the inside of the track, basically shoot the opposite shots, and then go shoot through some fans on the spectator mounts in the infield. That's the plan for P2. Almost done on the day, heading to pit lane to start. Work there, get some of all the clients. It's the only time to be on pit lane while it's dark when they're fully suited. So gonna start there. Gavin and Chris are gonna start somewhere else, I'm not sure. And then I will walk from pit lane out to turn 1 and work all the way to turn 7, driver's right. And hopefully our plan will go the proper course and I will get picked up from turn 7, so I don't have to walk back from there. But that is the rough plan. Pit lane 1 to 7. They're gonna go get something else. There is your classic Sebring sunset that's right down the front straightaway. Hopefully we get that on Saturday, not just tonight, but it does say it's gonna be super sunny all weekend, so we should be good to go. That's it for the day after that. We'll be heading back, my own meal at home, shower, edit the night practice photos. The house here, like I said, is like 15 minutes from the track, so basically edit while we cook dinner and get ready for bed so that we can quickly deliver those and not be up quite so late editing. That's it for the day, basically.
Guys, we're starting the next session. Pull for cross strike. Guys, we're starting the first night practice session here at Sebring for the 12-hour coming up. Look, we got a beautiful sunset coming down. It's
actually behind the clouds.
It's actually behind the clouds, so it's, heads up, here comes the... Actually, look real quick, see that car? He's not gonna finish the race.
Oh, I don't care, put that in here. Trackside, super loud, fast area of the track. Turn 7's awesome to grab rotor glow, obviously, because they're almost top speed down to a very slow, famous turn 7 hairpin in front of the hotel. So, again, as I said, I'm gonna meet up with Gavin and Chris down that way. But for now, you can enjoy the sounds of Sebring. Good morning, day 3, second to last day. Essentially this is WeatherTech qualifying, an autograph session. We'll shoot the Michelin, the Pilot Challenge, fan walk, which is awesome. And then the race and podium, and Gavin has a Lamborghini race, and that will be it for the day. So it's less stuff, but also got to sleep in a little bit. Technically nothing starts. Walter's doing a Mustang race. I think it's 10:20 or 10:05 or something. So got to sleep in a little bit since we were up late last night, which is nice. We'll power through this day, and then the big day is tomorrow. Good morning again. We've made it trackside. We just shot GTD qualifying. We're out here on driver's right. Back over here is turn 10, which is a famous corner. What I like to do is in these mornings get here and shoot some wide stuff. As you can see, there's this awesome tree. Almost actually does go over the fence and overhang the tracks. If you do some wide pans here that are slow, you get a lot of greenery because the light is obviously behind us here. So it lights up the tree. We'll pop in some of those samples here, but this is a good morning spot, especially there's some good variety here, and you can kind of fill that in like the 15-minute qualifying session. It's also nice because all the cars are going to come out because they're going to want to qualify and get a good starting position tomorrow. So that's what we're doing here. I don't have a GTD Pro car, so I'm just going to sort of hang out here. And then we got a P2 car, the Era car will come out. Hopefully we'll have some better luck there since the Daytona, if you watched my other vlog, they were running in P2 at the end there and got taken out. So they have a new kind of lineup. It's actually some of the same people, but they added a different driver, so that's going to be exciting for them. We're going to hang out here, wait for them to get out, and then we'll get in, edit, get these sent over there, and then we have a busy 3 hours with the NPC fan walk and the 2-hour race that Gavin and I are going to split up. We'll see you on the fan walk. Oh, we're at the world famous Christian Pericarpi. Tell us about your sweet, sweet Mustang race this morning.
It was good for about 4 laps. We went faster than we ever had by a full second on the first flying lap, and then into
almost got run over.
Turn 1, yeah. Turn 1, the diff decided it didn't want to be there anymore and it started to lock up. So
how's the outlook for the the lap motorsport
Good,
GT4
good.
Mustang
The
today?
GT4 is we're gonna be flying, so all
Oh, yeah.
efforts focus on that. Scott will bring the car to Clay in a good spot, and we'll be all good to go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Are you the lollipop man today?
Lollipop and pit exit spotter.
Oh, the two most important jobs.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure. See ya.
See ya.
It's Aaron. Look at him walking. Look at that. Look at him. Look at him scheming up that win today. That's the fan walk. I'm going to now walk down to make the start of the NPC race from the start tower, which is right at turn 1 on the outside. Get a good spot to shoot that. I'm going to shoot the start and then quickly work from 1 to 3 so that I can make it back for pit stops. I want to make sure I get those pit stops. At Daytona, you only can shoot inside the boxes. They don't have an island, which is the space. You have pit wall, pit boxes, hot, then an island like at Sebring, and we can stand out there with a fire suit and helmet during the race so we can get a more interesting angle of the pit stops. When you're at a regular track without an island like Daytona, it's unsafe to be out there, to be standing out there, you're unprotected. So we shoot from the grandstands or in the pit boxes. So this is the first event, obviously only the second event of the year, but I like to be able to get that more interesting angle. We can kind of feel the frame of all the action that's going on. So work 1 to 3 pit stops, and I'm gonna go 17. Gavin's gonna work 3 to 4 other spots, and then I'll be shooting the podium for this event. So that'll essentially be the rest of the day, because that'll run into when the Lamborghini race starts, which we'll be covering. And then that's it. We'll sleep, get to sleep early, wake up super early so we can get that iconic sunrise cars rolling to the grid photos tomorrow morning. So definitely keep watching so you can follow along for that. But up now is the NPC race. Familiar look here. We are got 15 or 12 minutes to go, it looks like. Got one car that is winning the bronze class, which is a subclass in the GT4 or GS. And unfortunately the 7 Precision Racing LA was winning. Not quite sure what happened. I'll have to talk to Ryan, but looks like it's running in 5th. But we do have one car for the overall, currently running 4th, just a couple seconds behind the top 3. So it's possible we could have an overall podium and then the bronze cup. So took off the fire suit, super sweaty, super hot. Feels way better now, feeling some actual breeze. And we're gonna head over to the podium, cover that, go in, edit, Gavin will shoot Lambo. I think we decided we're gonna get some tacos again. So we got exciting into the day, get some quesos, chips and salsa, and tacos. Let's go head to the podium. Good morning, it's race day. As you can see, it's pitch black outside because Gavin made us go to Starbucks that I didn't want. I didn't buy any, but he did. He's keeping them in business. He's the biggest star man, star collector. Anyways, off to Sebring, it's 6:05. We're actually left early so that we can get there, set up, and hopefully catch the cars we need. Rolling to the pre-grid with the sunrise. Since it's dark, I don't really know if there's any clouds yet. Hopefully not. So we're going to tackle that first. that goes into the recon laps is normal, like a Daytona, where we will catch the drivers getting out after they do their recon laps and then prepping the car, and that goes right into the fan walk and the race start. So it's a little different than Daytona. We're here a lot earlier, 12-hour race, 10:10 a.m. to 10:10 p.m. or 10 a.m. or something like that. So off for the day. Up and at 'em. Gavin made us leave early again to get more Starbucks, but we made it to the paddock. It is not cloudy, and I'm sure there's already people here. So let's see if there's already folks here waiting. Yes, they are, of course. So we're gonna set up. Sunrise will be over our shoulder, and they will roll it down to the grid, and we'll hope we can get everything we need. Big Wall, what are we doing?
We are waiting behind us, you know,
Regulars.
spectators waiting for the sun to rise. But it's very hazy this morning.
It looks hazy, yeah. It looks like it might be bust.
It's probably going to be a bust because there's no warm-up for the cars, so they're going to be rolling at like 8 o'clock.
Yeah, you might be right. That's what happened last year.
That's what's going to happen this year.
I'm recording, I'm vlogging. Oh, I ran into Greg, I can't believe it, I did it. Greg, tag me in your vlog, bro. Hey, did you get a lot of cars rolling to the grid?
Yeah.
Was it great?
Yeah.
You're lying. You are 100% lying.
I wish the valve wasn't being tugged.
It was being tugged.
I know.
I got some really great detailed photos I can send you if you need.
Vlogception. He's
Yeah.
vlogging as well.
It's gonna explode if you watch it at the same time.
Let's get to the pit.
The cars are heading out for the recon lap, and all of the crew, as you see, have signs for their. Oh yeah, they all have signs. They'll set it up for the fan walk, do the recon lap, get everything set up. Driver will jump back out. So what I do is I go meet the client car so I can get the driver fully suited, hopping out of the car before the fan walk. We're gonna do the fan walk, driver intros, all the standard stuff for the race, and then we'll head way back here for the start stand in turn 1. Gavin's actually gonna do turn 3. He doesn't want to do turn 1, so you know, he's the boss. So I am going to go to turn 1 and work probably like 1 to 7 maybe to start the race. Then we'll go inside and edit, get all this stuff up from the morning, have a good time, eat lunch, and then head back out. Again, after that, shoot through sunset, nighttime, night pit stops, and see where this all shakes out. Got 12 hours coming up in about an hour and a half. Quick update, almost instant yellow off the start. Worked the turn 1 start stand, and now we're here at the basically apex of turn 1. So we're going to easily pan through this fence with the 400, do a low shutter here, and then catch the front straight Sebring signage and Mobile 1 signage. So it's kind of like an iconic shot here at Sebring. We're going to start here, work down to turn 2 and then 3, where Gavin and Walter are, so I can get a golf cart ride down to the inside of 7. That's again the plan for the start. Next spot here, turn 2, you hope that they drive off track. Throw some dirt and stuff over here, and then keep working our way to turn 3. But this is an awesome beginning of the race spot. A little under 12 hours left at this point. Just got it going. Now you'll be surprised, another double yellow. This is going kind of poorly for driving right now. So on the way to inside turn 10, but you'll see over my shoulder, these fans build their own like wooden bar and setup all down here in turn 10. So we'll go ahead and check out what all they got. One of them's got a fish tank, a bar, a two-story bar technically. People get up on the roof and stuff. So we're gonna go and check that out while we walk down to turn 10, and then we're gonna inside 11 and 12 to do some more shooting. So that's sad. These guys build all this and bring all this, but the wooden one to start back there, they actually build the materials. I saw them building it on Wednesday. This is where all the crazy party is inside here. It's inside Green Park, technically. For this year, they've been told not to burn stuff, but typically they'll burn couches, The stuff they bring, they'll burn, but it gets wild in there. If you come into the Sebring and you want to party, this is the spot. We're about 2 hours in. We're going to download our cards, and grab some of the food we brought with us. Chris is taking the golf cart to get gassed up. We're gonna do an editing session, eat lunch, get some of the, like the morning photos, fan mail, etc. uploaded, and then eat some food. So that's the plan for right now. All caught up on editing. Gavin and Chris just went and got some daytime pit stops. Unfortunately, we have lost 2 of the 4 client cars, 1 to an incident on track, 1 to an unknown mechanical issue. It slowed on the back straight and then came to a stop. Oh my gosh, look over here. Right over here, there's Greg Dingus. Look at that, that's Greg's video garage. He's putting on sunscreen, he's right over here, look at that guy. He's a magician, a pure Harry Potter right there at Hogwarts or whatever, that Dumbledore or whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna head out and shoot the from driver's left, 7, the hotel, through 10, and then head back in and edit, and then we will prep a plan for when the good light comes and hopefully awesome sunset and into nighttime, and then the night pit stop, and then we're gonna see how things shakes up. We're still in the fight with 2 cars in GTD, so hopefully that will keep going in a positive direction, but we have to wait and see. It is 2:30, so there's still like 8 hours left, almost 8 hours. So happy to have you keep coming along. Let's go get trackside and do some work. Back outside now. We're at the back end of the apex of turn 1 here. I have dropped Gavin off. The plan here is he's going to do 1, 2, 4, or 5 sunset through nighttime. Then we can grab like rotor glow from 3, rotor glow from 1, the standard sunset shot. I'm going to start here at the back end of 1 and then drive all the way to the outside to jump on 13 back through 10. That'll give us sunset, rotor glow, interesting light hopefully. Unfortunately, if you look back this way, you'll see clouds are starting to build on the horizon back towards turn 17, which is bad because that may mean sunset can be blocked by clouds. So fingers crossed that doesn't happen, but that is the plan for now. We're gonna hit here, get them getting real close to the wall over there as they apex turn 1, and then I'm gonna work the outside here and Gavin will work the inside. Then we'll meet up. We do have, right now, we're winning the Bronze Cup in GTD, so that would put us at the podium. 2 cars are still running, so we're gonna see what we can get into here for the last third of the race. We're outside 10 now. This might work out. All I gotta do is figure out. There we go. Might work out. Sun's here. We're gonna keep working this area, but real quick, right before it goes down, we brought out, got dinner, little pocket sandwich. That's what you want, so you can power through to the end of the race. So we're gonna go ahead and eat that out here, enjoy, and then keep moving on. Keep following the sun all the way around to turn 13. Pocket sandwich time, dinner. Sunset was awesome under the tree. It's now behind a cloud, unfortunately, so I moved down. Hopefully it'll pop out, and we're gonna shoot them coming into turn 13, which is another iconic shot, but also show you this is a popular spot. Like half of the photographers are probably here, and the other half are at turn 1, but that's just how it goes because it's super popular. And here's a porta potty, because they're everywhere, always in the back of your photos. Oh, my gimbal's fucking, what's going on? This, it lost you. Oh, there you are. Get out of here, Greg. This is my vlog. Quick update. So basically, most of the light is gone. It's way darker than it actually looks. That's just how it goes. But in my 400 I have a CPL, but now that the light is gone, we'll switch over to the standard just clear gelatin gel filter, because that way we're not having to run up the ISO since it's dark. So mid-race, anytime it goes dark, everyone's going to pull out their CPLs, they're going to remove their ND filters, etc., and just go with no filter, or something like this in the long ranges, in the drop-in a gel filter.
And that's a wrap on our Sebring 12-hour. At this point, unfortunately, our car that was winning the bronze, I'm not quite sure what happened. They somehow, in between us shooting night pit stops and night stuff, went a lap down. And then also there was some late penalty for powertrain parameters or something like that. So unfortunately, the bronze podium that we had, or the bronze win, did not happen. So we finished our edit and uploaded those, and now we will head back to the house with no podium needs, and that will be a wrap. At this point, probably get to bed 11:30 or 12. So a 20-minute drive to the house, obviously shower, do a little bit of packing, and then we'll roll out in the morning. But luckily, we book afternoon flights for these, so we can sleep at 8 a.m. or so, and then roll up to Orlando and head home. But another successful event. Gavin, again, is the best photographer on the planet. Running second here, helping out. What a beast. But that'll be it. Again, like most of these, I'll do tomorrow morning, getting home, and then do an overall event review once I get home. But thanks for following along. Essentially, that's it. If you want to watch to the end here, I'll definitely, again, say I'll do the track review and event review. And if you can like, subscribe, comment, and follow along, we'll see you at the next one. Good morning. It's 8:45 a.m. Got back late, as I said. We are now heading to the airport. We got the minivan all packed up for Gavin and I. Everyone else already left before us. Chris lives local. Walter headed out to drive home to Georgia. And Tyler lives local too, so he left this morning. But we all packed up, head to the airport, return the rental car. Gavin doesn't want to eat breakfast. And then we will head home. I have a 3:30 flight. It's like a 2-hour drive here plus breakfast. He has a 2:30 flight, so I'll get there early and hang out in the Sky Club, but time to head home. Quick update. It is 10:20 p.m. in Atlanta. I was supposed to be home at 4:40 p.m. So if you do the quick math, bad storms, ATC delays, and more, I'm gonna go to bed, and then I'll do a event review tomorrow at some point. But at least I'm home. Good morning. It's 11:30. You'll notice that I am at the airport again. Quick update, my flight last night or yesterday afternoon was delayed. It got in like 8 hours late, so I jumped on an earlier flight. But unfortunately, Delta put my bag on the wrong flight, which came after my original flight. But apparently the policy is if I personally elect to separate from my bag, i.e. take that earlier flight, which still got me home like 6 hours late from what it was supposed to be, I am in charge of getting my own bag from the airport back to my house. So I just spent about an hour sitting in traffic getting to the airport to pick up my bag, even though Delta put my bag on the wrong plane that came in later. They said that if I stayed on my original flight, which ended up being like 8 or 9 hours late, and then the bag went on the wrong flight, they would have used roadie and sent it to my house like they normally do. So this is one of those joys of the glamorous side of things, of the motorsport photography game. You get into situations like this, which after the Sebring 12-hour and a terrible travel day home, the first thing I wanted to do today, actually I went to the gym first, but the second thing I wanted to do today was drive back to the Atlanta airport, pay for parking to pick up my bag that Delta put on the wrong flight. So my app does say that it is in the baggage room, so I'm going to go pick it up. Hopefully the next update will be my bag, and then we'll do an event review. At least we can get topped up some EV charge on their level 2 quick chargers, so we do get that side benefit for the parking we have to pay for. We did it. Bag acquired, so now technically the event is over, finally. So we load this up. I'm going to stop to get some lunch on the way home, then I'll make that event review and recap, and then it'll officially actually be it.
for the Sebring 12 hour, which lasted basically an entire extra day because of this. All right, let's close out this video. Made it home, got the bag, ate some lunch. But as always, the Sebring 12 hour, it's a grueling event just because of length of time. But it actually is. It's an awesome event. So it's fun to be able to get to participate in that again as a member of the media and a photographer. Unfortunately, we didn't have any podiums, but they've already announced the weekend for next year, including the full IMSA schedule. So we will be back there again on the 3rd week of March. But overall, it was a success. It was still fun. Got to hang with my friends. Next up will be this weekend, Thursday to Sunday, Trans Am at Road Atlanta, which includes IGT, SVRA, and a bunch of other stuff. I'll be doing the Trans Am and IGT stuff for a friend of mine, Chris Green. He's double booked for that, so sometimes it turns out you'll be working because you're helping out your friends, but still motorsport photography is still fun and it's local, which is nice. And then after that, the next event is the start of the SRO season at SRO Sonoma. So thanks for watching, thanks for following along. If you enjoyed this, of course, please like, subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, again, things that I could change, things that I could do to upgrade this, or things you don't like that I shouldn't do anymore in these, let me know in the comments below, and we will see you on Thursday morning.